Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well as always. For today's video, we are going to be jumping right into our nail tip sizing, and I got some new long stiletto gel X tips. Now I will say for this length, they kind of give like a medium length compared to my Beals medium stiletto tips, but I'm just going to go ahead and roll with it. I didn't necessarily want long stiletto tips for this in particular, but I did have long stiletto tips in mind for a different set that I had, but they just kind of give like a medium length, which is fine. I don't normally wear too long of nails on a day-to-day basis, so I just decided to keep them, but these are super good quality. So here I'm just sizing them out from sidewall to sidewall, making sure that they fit my nail bed properly. And as far as our nail prep, I didn't really do any for this video because they are in decent condition, because this is just going to be a pop-off set as most of my videos are. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish sizing these nails out and then apply some peel-off base coat, cure that for about 60 seconds, and then flash cure these on for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then throw them under the big lamp for about 60 seconds before getting into our nail design. So now that we have our nails all prepped, I did go ahead and apply some base coat before applying this milky white gel polish. I was a little worried when I opened this bottle because I didn't realize how empty it was. But luckily I did have a backup just in case this didn't push through 2 coats for me. So that's why it looks a little bit transparent, because I was trying to just utilize what I could out of the bottle. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply 2 coats of this, cure for about 30 to 60 seconds in between each coat. And then I do end up adding some black nail polish onto my thumb. That's a black polish by McCart. And by the way, here is our inspo for this set. It's not a very spooky set, but I really love the way that it looked together, the milky whites and the black polish. So I decided to just give it a try. Now that that matte top coat has cured for about 60 seconds, I'm just taking a lint-free wipe and wiping it pretty thoroughly just to make sure that there's no sticky residue left behind before I do this French tip. And I know I say this all the time, but in case you are new here, I like to apply matte top coat before doing any line work or any nail art designs, just in case I make any errors. It's just easier to clean up with a little bit of alcohol or acetone, but I prefer now to just clean up with some alcohol just so I don't ruin any of the polishes. So I'm just going to do a French tip here, and then we're going to get into some blooming gel. I've tried to get a little bit better with my blooming gel ratios. And for this nail in particular, I'm trying to make it as perfect as possible, but we are going to be applying like a little chain to the outline of this French tip. So just to keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. It's just kind of giving me like a rough outline on where I need to apply that chain. So moving on to our blooming gel portion. Now, if you are new here, or as you may know, that I have had a really love-hate relationship with blooming gel. Basically, it's can be my fault because I'm really just trying to learn the good ratios between how much blooming gel to gel polish am I putting down. And I have learned that putting a thinner layer of the blooming gel down works best because it does get a little rowdy if you put down too much of the blooming gel. It could cause your gel polish that you put on top of it to spread super fast, and the blooming gel can seep over the nail because it just is a little bit more thicker than like a gel polish. So as you can see here, I'm just taking a little nail art brush and I'm just applying that gel polish on top of the blooming gel versus like pushing down on the blooming gel. And you don't want to cure the blooming gel once you put it down. You want to keep everything uncured until the gel polish spreads to your liking. And also thank you to all of you who have recommended some different brands of blooming gel. I'm definitely going to try those out for sure once I get done with this bottle of blooming gel. So yeah, just like trial and error when it comes to blooming gel, and hopefully I can get it mastered at some point in time. But I wasn't mad at the way that these ones turned out. I feel like just the more practice I can get doing it, hopefully the better the results come out. So once I get done with this, I'm going to kind of let it spread for about 30 to 60 seconds just to try to see where the design is at. And then if I'm okay with the way the design looks, I'm going to cure for about 60 seconds, and I'm going to do the same thing to two other nails, and hopefully it doesn't look like shambles. So for this portion of our nails, I'll be using this metal painting gel, and I was a little disappointed because like in the reference picture, it has silver chrome, but the only silver chrome that I had like other colors mixed in with it, like an iridescent, is that the right word I'm looking for? Iridescent to it. But I really just wanted like a plain silver chrome. So I did see that I had this metal painting gel. Although it doesn't give me like the same exact effect that I was looking for, it worked just for the design, but it just wasn't like what I wanted in particular. And I was almost thinking maybe if I would have done like a black polish and then put this on top of the black polish, maybe it would have popped even more. But let me know what you guys think. If I should have done the black under this metal painting gel, or if I should have just waited to order Chrome on Amazon so I could have what I wanted. I was just a little impatient, but yeah, definitely wasn't mad at the way they turned out. Just wish it had like that oomph to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing this to the ring and then the index finger, and then add some little beads and some 3D art to it. But at first I am going to cure for about 60 seconds before doing any of that. Finally ready for our top coat. I'm actually using a new top coat that I've never used before by the brand Vanalisa. And I haven't used any of their products, but I just saw that it had pretty good stars on Amazon. So I just wanted to try something new. But I will put this in the description box. But just keep in mind, I don't want to just recommend things that I haven't used for a while or give them the time to really give an honest review because this is just going to be a pop-off set. I can't really give you a full review like, oh, it lasted 2 weeks, it was still shiny after 2 weeks, but I will put it in the description box if you want to check it out. And I do plan on using this top coat for a while, so hopefully in the next few weeks I can give you my honest review. Yeah, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I used it one time, wore the nails on for 10 seconds and it's great, go get it. I definitely like to really give things the time before I tell you guys, hey, this is such a good product, like definitely go get it. Especially when it comes to like the top coat and stuff like that. That's things that I feel like you have to give at least 2 to 3 weeks because it could be dull in like an hour. So, but yeah, this is the final look. I really love the way these colors looked out. And although it may not be like spooky nails, I still feel like they're good for Halloween or the fall. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you in the next one.